It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, it's the 49ers, leader at quarterback. He comes in third in the league in passing touchdowns. It's the 49ers and the Hawks coming up next.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Two teams in this one going in the right direction. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, both of these squads come in off winning streaks. Something's going to have to give, but you love having that momentum coming into a game like this.
And absolutely right, Mike. And on top of it, if you're the home team today playing in front of your home crowd, not only are you coming off this win streak and bringing this momentum into another home game, but you get the energy, you get the excitement of your crowd who's also riding this wave of winning football.
The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go from Santa Clara. From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the rookie Greg from Notre Dame.
He's coming off an incredibly productive game, Mike, where he was able to find the end zone 4 different times through the air and secure the win. But it wasn't perfect by any means. He played well enough to come away with the victory. But with that said, he has to clean up on the interceptions. He knows the 2 picks. A couple other close calls he got away with. If those fall into the wrong hands, that game could have went an entirely different way. Coming into here today, can he keep the production in the passing game and come away with a little bit of a cleaner stat sheet?
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. 3rd and long. Back to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. The 49ers out for the punt. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by their veteran quarterback, Super Bowl winner, Russell Wilson.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Up the middle they go. And a short pickup, too, about the 42-yard line. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Play action. Now Wilson, and this ball incomplete on 3rd down. On 4th down, here comes Jack Fox to kick it away. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Niners offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And as we move into the second half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. That caught by Davis. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll look to throw yet again. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. So Kittle comes in motion. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. They'll look to throw again. He puts it up, and it's caught. Touchdown, San Francisco. His 12th touchdown of the year.
Well, you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now a give up the middle, and he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He'll go right and find his running back, and he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Niners offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. They'll throw out of the gun. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. So after 1, the Niners. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Now it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Again, it's McCaffrey. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. So Kittle comes in motion. They run once more with McCaffrey. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. He'll drop to throw. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Back to the air one more time. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's in. Touchdown, 49ers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The Seahawks offense and Russell Wilson set to take over once more. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. They go play action now. Wilson to the right side here, pass is caught, and he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They get 22 yards there. 1st down, Seattle. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll only get down to around the 42. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Taking off, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now it's Wilson. That's to the right side and incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And a good job rallying to the football. Hold him to just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. The Seahawks gonna bring their kicker out and try a field goal. This one from 39 yards out. That one is good. And the Seahawks get their 1st point to the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The 49ers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. This throw left side caught by Kittle. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. 3rd and 5. Slot receiver headed right. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. The Seahawks offense about ready to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Russ. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. On 3rd down, here's Wilson. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Wilson will throw again. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. To throw again is Wilson. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing again, Wilson. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Again, Wilson. This one finds Lockett down the left side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now Wilson on 1st down. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. 2nd down and 3. From the gun, it's Wilson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at it, engaging where the marker is, and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. where it was the visiting Rams who come in and get the victory on the road. Cooper Kupp, well over 100 yards with 2 touchdown catches to boot. From there, we head all the way out west to see what's happening with the LA Chargers. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Tyler Boyd, a touchdown reception. Lastly, we're off to the Rocky Mountains, Denver, Colorado. See what's happening with the Broncos. And that one all tied as they host the visiting Falcons. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Play action. Now Wilson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. They send him right out of the slot. Finding room at midfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Throwing is Wilson. This one caught by Waller. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st, so it'll bring up 4th down. And that is no good. He missed it. And they do not cut into the deficit.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. He'll drop to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2. So Kittle comes in motion. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's not going to get there. Maybe he's looking for a cutback lane, but that certainly didn't develop. And now it's 4th down. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. About set for our next drive. We'll take a peek ahead what's coming up later tonight. Sunday Night Football has the Colts and Jets AFC matchup at MetLife Stadium. And then tomorrow night on Monday Night Football, it's down to the Lone Star State for an in-state battle. Texans and Cowboys at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Play action. It's Wilson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Now Russ. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
That big boy was moving, Mike. That was impressive. I mean, it's not easy to bring down this quarterback in any situation, but to hawk him down from his interior defensive line spot nearly out by the sideline, that's beyond impressive.
The Seahawks sending out their punt team, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from just beyond midfield, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught by McCaffrey.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Back to the air one more time. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And he's going to be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey to the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Back to throw. He's got it at the 3. He'll take this down to the 2, but that is it. Good job by the defense to hold it to a gain of 3 and set up 4th down. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 4th down, it's Jake Moody time for the Niners. This about as short as you can get. Moody's kick is good. And the Niners will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
From the 6, here comes a return. Past midfield. It's a foot race. And he will finally be tracked down, nearly a touchdown, but he'll set his team up with 1st and goal.
Oh, so close. I mean, those are tough. You go that far, and it doesn't result in a touchdown. But give that kicking team a little bit of credit now. They never gave up on a play, but what a return it was inside the 10-yard line. That was sensational.
Now Wilson on the designed run. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
They'll run on 2nd down. He brings it down to the 5-yard line, but now it is 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, Wilson. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The extra point is good. And the Seahawks are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Niners offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. Spotted at the 45, this is a 55-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense.
That one intercepted. And he is gonna score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Ha ha ha!
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Quick throw, taken in. And he gets run out of bounds. A short pickup, but it's good enough for a 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. There's that man again. Another catch. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw again is Wilson. He'll check this down to the running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Again, Wilson. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
On 2nd down, they'll run. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. 3rd and long. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Niners will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. He finds the veteran Lockett. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Wilson. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Throwing again, Wilson. They'll look to set up the screen here.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Wilson will throw again. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Wilson has everyone set as they will go for 2. He'll drop to throw. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Now Seattle will use the final timeout, and the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. So a win here for the 49ers. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.